This morning I received a message from the year 2054. From myself. The decision you make today will kill everyone. It says, and this is real, I'm going to tell you how quantum message technology works and why governments are hiding it. Hello, I'm retired Detective Michael Harris. I hesitated to do this broadcast because what I'm about to tell you might seem like science fiction. But the evidence I have is so strong that I cannot remain silent. At 6:34 a.m. my phone rang. The calling number was my own number. But it was coming from my future self 30 years later. The message was, Michael, the decision you make at 2:30 p.m. today will break the timeline. In 2054 we're all dead. You must stop it. The beginning of this incident dates back 3 months. A scientist at CERN, Dr. Chen, accidentally discovered something. This file contains a list of all major future disasters, earthquakes, pandemics, wars. CIA plans to prevent these and control the world as saviors. But this final intervention will completely collapse the quantum system. What does reality collapse mean? According to quantum physicist models, when timeline collapses, past and future interweave. People get stuck in different time periods. Laws of physics stop working. Existence itself ends. Simply put, the universe gets erased. Sorry, this is a very important call. Coordinated resistance plan. We made a coordinated plan with these 12. At 2:30 p.m. simultaneously worldwide, CHRONOS project will be exposed. Files reaching CIA will be rejected. Dangers of quantum message technology will be explained to the public, but CIA is aware of this, and they're preparing too. I received 47 threat messages in the last hour. Classic threats like shut up or we'll take your family too. But I won't be silenced. You see in this graph 1 to 50 messages safe zone, green, 50 100 risk zone, yellow, 100 to 146 danger zone, orange, 47 PSAs is dead zone. Collapse stages. Stage 1. First 5 minutes. Slowdowns in time flow. Stage 2. 10-15 minutes. Past events are re-experienced. Stage 3. 20-30 minutes. People experience different time periods simultaneously. Stage 4. 45 minutes. Laws of physics stop working. Stage 5. 1 hour. Total existence ends. It's currently 2:15 p.m. 15 minutes left. This time a different message. I'm sure there are CIA agents at the door. They have that file. Now there are 3 options. Take the file and open it. Timeline collapses. Reject the file. They force it open. Still collapses. Take the file and reverse it. Try the risk. It's very important that you open this file. National security matter. I will not open this file. You will. This is an order. You saw. They're pressuring. Okay, I'm taking the file, but on my terms. Now I'll try to reverse the quantum loop. If I fail, these might be the last minutes of this broadcast. Side effects. When quantum loop reversed, all 446 messages from the future were withdrawn. This means the doctor who prevented that fire no longer received warning. The pilot who prevented plane crash received no warning. People who escaped earthquake received no warning. Final message. If a message from the future ever comes to you, which it won't anymore, remember, the best future is the one left to its natural flow. I'm retired Detective Michael Harrison. We saved the timeline, closed the quantum loop. Now we can only live today. And this might be for the best. Dear viewers, today human history changed. Quantum message technology emerged and ended on the same day. Lessons we learned. First lesson, communication with the future is possible, but very dangerous. Changing the timeline can produce unexpected results. Second lesson, governments try to weaponize every technology. We must use science for humanity, not for power. Third lesson, sometimes the future intervenes in the past to protect itself. The universe is smarter than us. I can no longer receive messages from the future, and maybe that's better. Sometimes knowing things is more dangerous than changing them. This experience showed me that every moment is precious, because every decision creates a different future. Most importantly, Dr. Chen's real cause of death was revealed. It was officially acknowledged that she was killed by CIA. Dr. Chen's legacy. Quantum message technology is now gone, but Dr. Chen's other discoveries were donated to the scientific world. Quantum encryption technology, particle communication systems, time measurement devices. These technologies will be used to benefit humanity. It worked. Reversing the quantum loop not only saved the timeline but also exposed CHRONOS project. CHRONOS project exposure results. CIA director resigned. 30 scientists arrested. Quantum research put under international supervision. Time travel technology banned. Breaking news. CIA's secret quantum project exposed. CHRONOS project shut down. Quantum message technology banned. So did these people die now, or did those events never happen since timeline changed? Quantum repair paradox. Quantum physicists call this restoration paradox. When timeline is repaired, changed events become alternative reality. So both those disasters happened and didn't happen. In parallel universes, both situations are real. Checking my phone, no messages from future anymore. Quantum connection severed. Checking news channels, using Dr. Chen's protocols, I'm trying to reverse the quantum data. This is doing complex mathematical operations. Need to generate reverse code for each quantum message. 15%, 34%, 67%, 89%. Damn! System crashed. Trying again. This time I'll use Dr. Chen's secret backup protocol. Michael, writing from 2026. You succeeded. Timeline saved. But there was a cost. Quantum technology completely disappeared. No one can receive messages from the future anymore. This is my last message. Congratulations, 2 years future Michael. It worked. When quantum loop reversed, I started seeing changes on screen. Timeline corruption rate dropped from 89% to 12%. System started repairing itself. Hello, Detective Harrison. We brought you a special file. If we can reverse the quantum loop, we can take back all 46 messages sent, return the timeline to its original state. But for this, I need CHRONOS project data. Here it comes. This is strange. I received 2 different messages from the future. One says saving the timeline is impossible. The other says there's a way. Quantum paradox. This situation proves the parallel timeline theory in quantum physics. Maybe multiple futures are possible. Michael, this is your 2025 self. We managed to save the timeline but with a different method. Take the file but don't open it. Reverse the data inside. This is our last chance. We can reverse the quantum loop. 1 year future Michael. These red lines show time flow. Under normal conditions it should flow straight. But each quantum message bends these lines. Situation after 40. Currently timeline is 89% corrupted. With the 447th message, the critical threshold will be crossed. I made a simulation with data I stole from Dr. Chen's laboratory. I want to show you what timeline collapse would look like. Time pressure. CIA knows I currently have 3 options. Stay silent and accept the incoming file. Timeline collapses. Continue talking. Elimination risk. Try to hide. World still collapses. I chose a 3rd way. Warning everyone. Under this operation, 12 dangerous people, including me, on elimination list. All quantum research declared state secret. Anyone who knew Dr. Chen's technology considered a threat. At the same time, phone lines of all quantum message recipients started being wiretapped. Emails are being cut. Social media accounts suspended. CIA is trying to silence us. Operation Silence. According to inside information, CIA launched Operation Silence. Goal to silence everyone who will expose quantum message technology. An hour ago there was an attempted infiltration of my system. It had CIA's cyber attack signature. Dr. Emma Rodriguez, Spain. Astrophysicist. Professor Lu Wei, China. Quantum computing expert. Agent Sarah Johnson, USA. Former CIA. Dr. Hassan al-Rashid, UAE. Theoretical physicist. Dr. Yuki Tanaka, Japan. CERN researcher. We all discovered the same thing. Today might be the last day of the timeline. That was Dr. Kim from South Korea. He also received a message from his future self today. Same warning. Don't open the file coming at global coordination. 12 more people have contacted me in the last 6 hours. All from different countries, different professions, but all received the same message.
Hello?
Dr. Kim? Yes, I received it too.
What?
You also got the same time? 2:30? I understand. It's currently 1:45 p.m. Predictions about file content. According to additional information from my future self, this file is the final test of CHRONOS project. CIA aims to completely control the timeline. Now I'll read you the full content of the message I received. Michael, writing from 20. I'm your 30-year future self. Timeline collapsed because CHRONOS project went too far. Today at 2:30 p.m. a file will be brought to you. This file will trigger the last quantum message, number 4. If you open that file, reality will completely fragment. Warn everyone, burn the file. Future Michael. This week, 2.3 million people worldwide reported experiencing the same déjà vu. Phone applications are crashing inexplicably. Birds are losing their navigation abilities. Timeline collapse has begun. Signs of timeline collapse. Quantum physicists warn, as timeline collapse approaches, these anomalies occur. Increase in Mandela effect. Increase in déjà vu frequency. Unexpected changes in natural events. Unexplained malfunctions in technological devices. In the last 3 months, 456 people worldwide received messages from their future selves. All contained warnings. Examples from reports I received. Tokyo, Japan. A doctor received a message from his 253 self. Evacuate the hospital today. Earthquake coming. That day a 7.2 earthquake occurred. The hospital completely collapsed but no one died. Berlin, Germany. A pilot received a message from cancel flight 47, engine failure. The plane actually experienced engine failure, saving 2. São Paulo, Brazil. A firefighter received a warning from the future. Fire in favela will start at this time in this building. Fire was prevented, 500 families saved. All these messages saved lives, but each had a cost to the future timeline. According to mathematical models, if more than 47 quantum messages are sent, the timeline completely collapses, meaning reality fragments. And do you know which message we're at now? 30 scientists work on this project. Budget $2.5 billion, and they succeeded. The technology developed under the project makes it possible to receive messages from 72 hours in advance. But it has a side effect. Each use corrupts the timeline a little more. Dangers of timeline corruption. According to quantum physicists, every message sent to the past creates a butterfly effect. Small changes can turn into major disasters in the future. CIA's quantum projects. CHRONOS. According to inside information, the CIA started a secret project called CHRONOS. Goal: to redevelop Dr. Chen's technology and use it for military purposes. This is Dr. Chen's last recorded voice note. They're coming. They want to weaponize quantum message technology. They plan to change the past to win future wars. I cannot allow this. I'm destroying the protocols. Dr. Chen died the next day from a heart attack. A 28-year-old woman in perfect health condition. 2 weeks after Dr. Chen's discovery, her laboratory was shut down for security reasons. Official explanation: budget constraints. Real reason: the CIA wanted to seize Dr. Chen's technology. The problem is, This technology only works before major disasters. It's as if the universe is trying to protect itself. During the first test, Dr. Chen received a message from her 24-hour future self. Evacuate the lab. Fire will break out. She heeded that message, evacuated the lab, and the fire actually broke out. These are photos of Dr. Chen's burned lab. If she hadn't heeded the warning, 14 scientists would have died. In quantum physics, there's a phenomenon called leakage. Normally, information flow between future and past is impossible. But Dr. Chen realized this barrier could be crossed under certain conditions. Quantum particles can also be entangled in the time dimension. The state of a future particle can affect its past version. Dr. Chen developed a communication protocol working on this principle. This technology works like this. A future device changes quantum particles in specific patterns. These changes echo into the past and we can read them as code.